Welcome back to Let's Play How Is This Fair? Also known as Rakugaki Showtime, which I like to put this really huge Japanese spin on when I say the title. Like, Rakugaki Showtime! But that's just me. No, it looks like I only see Shiny Pants Man and the adorable little girl here. So with any luck, this shouldn't be, like, so terrible. Now, maybe they're gonna do the thing like they did before, where on occasion they'll, like, after I beat a guy, someone else will show up. Ninjas! Go away. I hate ninjas, I really do, and the main reason I hate fighting them is because they dash around so much, it's really hard to hit them with anything. Go away. You jerks! You jerks! That was my smiley and I earned it. No! I say nay. Now, with only one ninja, this may only be marginally impossible. Quit dodging around at 100 miles an hour! Now, I've done a lot of practicing, so I've actually figured out, or I've been playing a lot of this game lately, and I've actually figured out a lot of Marina's moves. A lot more than I knew before. Though apparently, by double tap, I can do it. Maybe the timing is just really hard on that, but by double tapping, you can dash. And then, let's see here, what is it? Is it, back? Maybe I shouldn't be fudging around while you're around. Oh well, you know what? Well, I'll experiment with these later and show you off something later. Yeah! Ninja down! Yeah. Now it looks like we've beaten everybody, because next up is Giant Muscle Man and the Fat Lady! Ah, crap. Okay, I'm gonna die, just so you know. Ow, ow, ow. Because Muscle Man is hard enough to beat on his own, with Fat Lady here, it's gonna be like impossible. How about, like, can you stop hitting? Can I move? Or I could just die. That works great. See, now, if you, see the main title-y thing, where it shows all the stages, you'll notice some of them are different from before, and that's because I played through this game fresh, just for this video. And in doing so, I managed to go through the entire game on hard mode. Now, one of the things to mention about hard mode is, remember that stage with the 3 little girls in it? That stage was just one fat girl, and it, like, took all I had to beat that one fat girl. Much less the fat girl and... yeah, much less the fat girl and Giant Muscle Dude. Now, the main problem with the giant fat girl and why she's, like, freaking impossible to beat, it isn't because she's powerful. I mean, it is, and she will juggle you to no end. And then I'll just die again. The biggest problem with her is that she doesn't stun. You can hit her with anything. I can hit her with a charged up smiley, and she doesn't stun. Hey, there we go, difficulty down, back to normal. I have no intentions of beating this boss on hard mode. It's just a little ridiculous. Because, to be honest, fighting anything other than like one fat lady at a time is unreasonable. And even fighting one fat lady at a time is a little unreasonable. Invincibility frames! No! Alright, that's one down. One down and we're doing fine. Invincibility frames! Now, whenever you hear that "durr" sound, that's them actually blocking it. You can block the super special awesome special, but it still hits you. You can't, like, block it, negate it, block it. Go that way. Go that way. Hey, muscle dude! Oh, heavens. Hey, muscle dude! This smiley face wants to meet your face! Your face, I say! Your face! Yeah! Well, that was all kinds of great. But then suddenly we team up with our former enemies against the true enemy. That hand, what's been totally drawing stuff for us to beat up the bad guys with this entire time. I don't think this plan has been thought through entirely. And maybe it's just me, but I'm just gonna say now, we don't need 100,000 Master Hand jokes, thanks. This is not he, this is God Hand. I will punch you all! Now the hand doesn't really have a life bar like other enemies have had. Oh heavens, give me the smiley, give me the smiley. You jerk! You jerk! This is not going to end well for anyone. I'm getting away from that. Oh no, our ally! Another of our allies! The enemy! Another of our enemies! God Hand, the big hand, what draws things. And is godlike. Eat it! Why you have to do that? Hey. Hey, hand! No, not him, the hand. The hand is drawing dudes, and it's kind of best for us if we, like, semi-ignore the dudes and just beat up God Hand. We have 122 ticks of a clock to beat him. There is no life bar, you simply attack until he dies. Eat it! Eat my invincibility frames! Yeah! The good guys are greatly victorious. All is well.
いや、キャラをここまで強くしてくれたのは君のおかげだね。ありがとう。また遊びに来てよ。それじゃ。
That ending was the greatest thing ever, and still made as much sense to you as it did to me. But we won it! We did a thing! Now this was... let's see here. I mentioned before, I think I mentioned before anyway, it may have been one of the 100,000 attempts that I edited out. But I played this again from the beginning to get back to where I was so I could record, and I went through pretty much the entire thing on hard mode, actually. And you got to see some interesting things. I got to do some interesting things. Let me show you off a couple things here. I do believe that's it for the game. Now, of our various options here, the upper left one is story mode, which is what we just played through, as well, I guess you could call that a story. The upper right one is versus mode. You can play with up to 4 people. The lower right is options, which I don't know what any of them are, and then the lower left one is kind of a training mode, where you can play as anybody. Now, what I kind of wanted to mention about difficulty-wise is, let's see here, I'm trying to think of what the hard mode of some of the levels were. There was the one hard... oh, the level with Marina. The Marina level where you fight only one Marina, that's easy. One Marina is easy. Normal is 3 Marinas. Hard is like, I think, Kung Fu Chicken and... trying to remember who. I think it was like Kung Fu Chicken and 2 of these guys. Then going over, we had the level with the 3 adorable little girls. The hard mode of that is 1 fat lady. And believe me, that took all I had to beat the fat lady. Let's see here. What were some of the other changes? I think that was about it for the most part. But training mode here, let me show you some... oh, I kind of wanted to mention, what makes Fat Lady so freaking difficult, I don't know if I edited this out or not, but... edited me saying this out or not, but what makes the Fat Lady so freaking difficult is all of her attacks, not only do all of her attacks do like a stupid amount of damage, she's almost constantly charging towards you, and she cannot be stunned. I can hit her with a fully charged up Smiley, a shiny Smiley, beam her with the special, and she just eats the damage and keeps on running. It's kinda nightmarish. Let's see here, what else do we have here? Oh, someone in the comments mentioned that, Shiny Pants dude here was some guy from some game. And I looked into it, and he does actually look familiar. I shouldn't say Shiny Pants, the original Pants Man. He does look similar, but his name in this is actually Johnny, which is not the same as the dude that was from the game. So I'm thinking he was just kind of coincidentally similar, or inspired, I don't know. Let's see here, Swordman, what's his name? I forget what his name is. freaking ninja. Got the UFO dogs. Well, let's take a look at training mode with Marina, and I'll show you some of the stuff she does. Now, training mode, it's like 3 rounds, and round 1 is just against this one guy. He just kind of scares her. He'll walk around and maybe do silly things from time to time, but overall, not all that much. Now, let's see here. I can... What are you gonna do? You jerk. But let's see here. If I press up, I do an uppercut. Or up and... What's that, circle? I do an uppercut. Kind of great. Forward, a punch. And then down, the sack. Now there's other attacks that you can do up in the air, like Swan Dive, which is pretty respectably powerful, actually. And then there is, let's see here, just jumping up in the air, pressing over does that, up, and attack up in the air. That's a nifty little backflip. Can I hit you with that? I want to hit you with that. I want to hit you with that so bad. Sure. Let's see here. Let's see here. Apparently... Yeah! Okay, quarter circle forward and circle. It's like down, 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 right, right. I'm always pressing a button. I can never do that when I want to. I want to do the bomb thing, but it's... I always have trouble. I hate fighting games, by the way, just so you know. Leave me alone. I'm trying to do a thing. I had it before. Oh, well, whatever, doesn't matter. Double tapping will make her dash, but I have a really hard time with it. Maybe if I... Okay, if I turn off the analog, if I do it with the D-pad, it's a lot easier. And that's kind of neat. Ah! Then, let's see here, there is... Woo! Woo! That's about it for Marina's moves, really. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, roll. Woo! Woo! Gotta remember I gotta move with the D-pad when I have the thing disabled. Let's see here. Back, forward, O. Okay, that was the roll that I did. And we have... that... I'm trying to think what all these moves are. I can block. Hey guy, hey guy, hey guy. If you block it like the perfect time, you'll reflect it back at him, and it's kind of neat. You want to, like, heap something at me? You want to heap something at me now that I'm paying attention to you? Dang. Oh well. Gotta remember I'm using the D-pad. Hey guy, hey guy, hey guy. He's almost dead. This is 3 rounds. The first round is just against him. Stupid amount of health, stupid AI, doesn't really do much. This is just learning you the basics. Round 2 is against the same guy, same health, only... There we are. The hand draws you items, so practice with items. Now with all the items, you can do different things, kinda. How about drawing me another rocket? Great. gave me my rocket back? Yes, yeah. If you press towards them and throw, then you do this, like, really beeline throw. If you press away from them and throw, you do more of a lob. That was the wrong button. You have 2 throw buttons. Now, this one in particular does like a ridiculous amount of damage if you hit him with it. And then there's the rocket here, which if you throw it directly at them, it goes directly at them. Otherwise, you can do this and it takes off. And that'll come down sometime in the year 2015. That ain't gonna end well for him. Oh no, I walked into my own explosion! It hurts, why? Laugh at me, will you? I guess I have to beeline that one at him regardless. Oh no, he blocked my punch. Can I stop spinning anytime now? Anytime now? The lob is generally the more powerful option always. I never think to do it though, so there's that. Oh, if this hits him. That'll be the end of him. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then the final round, then, is essentially practice what you've learned. And you've got 5 guys that will actually fight back. One of them's got a parrot on his head. And then I threw a smiley face at it. Oh no, I can only block so many... I can only block so fast. He's almost dead. Let's go finish him off or something. And then get punched by a dude. Go away. Nobody loves you. No! It hurts, why? Blocked! And then I got hit by the rock anyway. I'm coming in to meet ya! Woo! Swan dive! Into your fist. You guys aren't gonna like this much. Two guys left. One of them's Parrot Head. One of them's not Parrot Head. Now there's no guys left. Posing. So yeah, this has been, Let's Play Rakugaki Showtime. I love the game. It is great fun. I guess if I have any final thoughts on it, though, it's that it can also be exceedingly infuriating. It's really random, actually. And I think a lot of that comes down to a lot of the difficulty in this game, a lot of the challenge in this game, comes from kind of a bad kind of challenge where they just throw so much chaos at you that you're almost out of control with how well you do. And by that I mean There's one course in particular that I have breezed through on hard, but then I've died 40 times on easy. Just because on easy, they all decided to attack me and not let me move ever. Difficulty's a funny thing in that regard, because difficulty should always feel like if you fail, that it is your fault as a player that you failed. You did something wrong. And that's something that this game really does not do. So I'd say it's up to chance in that regard then, because when the game decides that you're just not gonna win, you're just not gonna win. And it's infuriating and not fun. But when things go your way, it's great fun. And I guess that's kind of where the difficulty comes into play as well. Because if you're just getting murdered left and right, maybe knock it down to an easier difficulty and you'll have an easier time. I don't mind the... I guess I don't mind the... changing the difficulty on the fly, but I could also... I'd kind of like an option for, like, always playing on hard. Because if I hate anything, it's like barely losing a match and going, man, I got this, let me go at him one more time, and then they like downgrade me a difficulty and I just floor everybody. So, there's my final thoughts though. It's great fun game, it's got Marina in it, so it's already awesome. You get to throw things at people, at other things to solve your problems. And really, if you can't solve a problem by throwing something at it, then you're not throwing something hard enough. So yeah, this has been Let's Play Rakugaki Showtime. It is great fun, just be prepared to rip out a little bit of hair if the game decides not to like it. But that aside, great fun, and I love it, and people have been asking then, it's like, oh, is a Let's Play of Mischief Makers coming soon if I like Marina so much? Maybe. At some point in the future, maybe. I'm gonna finish up what I'm working on, and then I'll think about it. I give you no guarantees, good sir. I've been talking for like 20 minutes after the end of the game. I say good day, gentlemen. Until next time.